Welcome to this neurosomatic practice. The purpose of this practice is for your brain to start getting out of the nociception loop. And so you learn to experience your body in a place that is without pain. So start by lying down on your back and bend your knees and put your feet on the floor. And to make sure that you're comfortable at all times and that your feet are resting comfortably without effort. Let your arms rest wherever they feel lazy and comfortable. And close your eyes and notice how your spine meets the floor. Take a few deep breaths to notice how you're lying now on the floor, points of contact. And now you're going to picture a clock on your pelvis. So you imagine that you're lying on top of a clock. And 12 o'clock is going to be up towards your head. 6 o'clock is going to be down towards your feet. And on your next inhale, nudge your tailbone towards 12. Just enough so that you can feel it lifting off the floor just a little bit, and then you come back. Exhale and soften. And do this a few times. You're just rolling your pelvis up and back down to the neutral point. And remember, you only do whatever is comfortable. Only do as much as you can without effort. And then on the next inhale, you're going to tilt your pelvis to 6 o'clock. So you're going to let your back arch and let your lower back lift off the floor a little bit as you're shifting the weight down and your pelvis rolls down towards your feet. And don't hold your breath and return to neutral. And you do this a couple of times, and again, feel first of all if it's easier or less easy. And now, tilt your pelvis to 3 o'clock. So your right hip grows into the ground and your left hip wants to get lighter and up. And keep it small and playful and be curious. And you pause in between each iteration, each repetition of that movement. You're moving your pelvis in relation to your knees, so your knees and your feet are staying just the way they are. And now slowly you're going to drift across to 9 o'clock. Let your left hip settle into the floor. And exhale and come back to center. And when you've done this a couple of times, just bring your legs down and rest and notice how you feel. Notice any changes in the way that your body and your back and your pelvis is lying on the floor. And notice if any of those very small movements have already given new information to your brain. If you feel safer, safe enough to relax. And slowly roll to your side and sit and then stand. And feel how you're standing and walk around and feel what it's like to stand.